Hi, researchers demonstrated a new way for private audio listening. This method combines two genius ideas. First, they send the sound waves in a curved shape, and the both sources are in the ultrasound frequencies. In the intersection point, when these both waves are combined, you're going to be hearing the sound in an audible frequency. Before you were going to tell me that this was a thing for years, this is different than linear sound waves that you might have heard. Yes, there are linear sound devices out there. It's in the name, they send the sound in a straight direction. If you're directly in front of it, you are going to be able to hear it. If you're in somewhere else, you are not going to. Just hear me out. This new method is better and different. First of all, the key point is it being private. In a straight source, if someone is in front of you or even in the back of you, they are going to hear the same sound you are listening. So in this new method, we have two audio sources now, and they are sending ultrasound waves. Human ear cannot hear these sound waves. For you to be able to hear it, the two waves have to combine. You might already know this. Sound waves can construct and deconstruct each other. It's like math. You can add something, you can subtract something. So even if you listen with a microphone and record the sound, you need to record both of the sound waves. And even then, you have to precisely combine them. Obviously, this is not some high-level encryption, but in a public place, maybe you can have some personalized announcements. Another key point is the curved shape. You might be asking, why not use two straight sources? And I also had this question too. First of all, they need to be far apart from each other. If they sit close to each other, their intersection point is not just going to be a point, it's going to be a wide area. If you are going to manufacture them far apart from each other, then you have to account for both latency and the precision of that intersection point. You might do that, but you need a great algorithm and calculations for that. Linear beams can cause side lobes, which is where your energy or the sound leaks. This will reduce your efficiency and privacy. So how does this curved sound waves work? How can you curve a sound in the air? I also didn't know that, but apparently with great math calculations, you can play with the sound like a toy. There's lots of deep research about it. It's very hard to understand all of it, but let's see some basic examples first. These are called acoustic metamaterials. This one mirrors the sound waves at the direction they are coming from. This one just absorbs all of the sound waves. This one rearranges the sound waves in the shape of a letter A. Outside of these metamaterials, there's also self-bending beams or air beams. These waves do not spread out like normal sound beams. They maintain an elliptical arc. You can engineer a sound wave to behave like this. They work at very specific frequencies. But these are the natural behavior of those waves. It's cooler if you can do this at the source with any frequency you want. The metamaterial they put in front of the source here behaves like a lens. It distorts the sound waves in a specific way. It delays the sound in one side and gives the wavefront a direction. It's like shooting an arrow in a curved trajectory. Having ultrasound waves comes in handy here. They have shorter wavelengths, so you have better control. You don't need big structures to shape them. They also give you less leakage. They tend to stay together. Since you are in the air, every wave you send slightly affects each other, because this is not an electromagnetic wave going through the void. Think about waves in the sea or in the pool. If you can engineer the right delay and the right shape, the sound trajectory is going to have a curved shape. Keep in mind, this might have limited angles. The sound can break up if you give it a steep curve, and currently these metamaterials have static structures. If you want to be able to give the curve you want, you have to reshape them programmatically. You have to introduce some electronics, but if you can do that, this is quite cool. Just by putting this product in one side of the room, you can give a specific point a specific sound. Think about having private audio without any headphones. You can be in a call, you can be using your computer. These have great sound quality, and you can also use in-ear headphones, but not with that great sound quality. Also, you can just use your device's default speaker, which is generally not that great. But the last one is the most practical one. You don't have to do anything. If someone can make this reality, we can both have the convenience and sound accuracy and maybe even sound quality, because when watching a TV, you are always in a different position. It's impossible to experience the original sound of that movie with the default speakers, and you have to put so much work and money into making a real good sound system. So maybe this is the future we should be looking for. Also, obviously, this can be used in museums. What they currently achieved in this research is, from 1 meter away from the source, even with having someone else in front of you, only you can hear the sound and no one else can hear it. Obviously, there's tons of work to do, and this is not a real product yet. This is a research. Please stop asking me where to buy the stuff that I talk about. This curved sound waves also has one last advantage. Even if you have multiple people in the sound waves trajectory, if you can change the curvature, you can avoid those people. So maybe they can make an algorithm to scan for people and choose the best path to send the sound to you. If you liked the video, please subscribe so that I can become a billionaire and make this product and then go bankrupt again. Thank you for listening.